today we have with us Mr. Siddiqui, who will share his insights and experience. So before we begin, I would like to provide a brief introduction of our alumni, Mr. Siddiqui. He graduated from Jamia Hamdard in 2016 with a degree in Bachelor's in Technology, Computer Science, and is currently working as a marketing manager in Dubai and Amazon. So, sir, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Thanks for having me.
So, I'm also good. So, sir, right now students are very confused to choose a particular field in computer science. Like there are a lot of fields like doing Python, web development, database management, and many more. So, what would be the best field to choose?
See, there is no straightforward answer to this, to be honest. But it's like it depends on the interest. Like if someone likes coding, like for me as an example, I didn't like coding. I tried, but I couldn't, to be honest. So then I tried moving into networking. I did some of the courses and all that. But for me, it was like I got exposed to digital marketing initially, and I had my own startup during college. So from there, I decided like not to go towards coding because it's not my cup of tea, basically. So it's very important to identify, what your interest, whatever it is. Like as you said, there are multiple domains and fields, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
one can be a back-end developer, front-end developer, networking, database. So a lot of things, right? And some people
Yes, sir.
this is a mentality like people think, if you have a degree or if you are studying computer science, there is no other fields. So it's like pre-sales, sales, technical sales. There are a lot of things that is in addition to what students in the early days think, like, which is coding itself, right? So
Yes, sir.
I would suggest this. It's important to identify in the early days, like first, second year, like what do you like basically, and go towards it. It makes it easy, and like having guidance from your teachers, you can take support, right? I don't like this. What are the options for me? So they can
Yes,
help also the students to choose their way forward. So which will make them easy, as like you will have to ultimately make a decision once you graduate, if you don't have anything in your mind, which is too late, and then you will put extra years to gain those expertise.
yes, sir. So basically, they should explore first.
Yeah, this is what I would suggest. And then they can seek guidance from their teachers, or
Teachers
like
first.
alumni or seniors, like if they should connect with seniors to understand, like people are working in different domains, right? They can give you a
Yes,
overview,
yes, sir.
pro and cons of everything, right? So that's the best way, I think, to seek guidance is from the
Yes,
alumni and seniors.
yes, sir. So, sir, basically, and next, if they are planning for an internship, so in which
Mhm.
year they should like join an internship, or is it
I
better to join an internship during their graduation?
Of course, it's very helpful, and they should start as early as they can. It depends on student to student, right? If someone is like they have some basic knowledge, like in the first year, second year, I feel like second year is the best time to start, like end of semesters, or like third year. Anyway, it's mandatory, I think, in the curriculum, which is what I remember from my days. But like this is very helpful. You get early exposure, and like if you are doing an internship in a startup or a good company, you at least know how things work in the corporate world, right? So
Yes, sir.
because in university, it's like theoretical knowledge, which is way different than what's happening in the actual world, right? So internship is very important, and I think like everyone should go towards it. and they should do it in a good company, like where they get exposure, in whatever field they want to, whether it's coding, sales, marketing, or anything. So that is very helpful, and it helps to prepare you before you plan to start working.
Yes,
So
sir.
yeah,
So basically, everyone should do an internship.
yes, definitely.
Yes, sir. Next question: what challenges you faced like, during your working days in Dubai?
So see, when I started, like I was lacking a lot of skills, to be honest. Like I feel like like soft skills and personal skills, other than the working knowledge, is very important. Like small things, like when I joined my first company, I remember like I didn't know, let's say for example, Excel or these kind of stuff. So I had to grab it up quickly, and of course, there is a culture difference between India and here, right? So that's
Yes,
another
sir.
thing. But in UAE, at least you don't have any issue with the language, because everyone speaks English or like our own language, Hindi or whatever. But like Arabic is not mandatory. But if you move to the adjacent countries like Saudi or Egypt, so Arabic is mandatory, else it will be a lot of problems. So other than these, I didn't face any specific issue. Like, of course, like while getting the first job was not easy. It's like I have applied to a lot of companies, but it was mainly through LinkedIn that I found my first job. Before Amazon, I worked, it was a small company in Dubai itself. So I was working there as a digital marketing and IT specialist, basically. So I was managing their like ads related things, and at the same time, I was helping the software developers to uh, take the requirements from the clients and get it translated into the software. So like pre-sales kind of things.
Yes, so
So yeah,
basically, you're doing a lot of things like together.
yes. So it was a small company, and like it was a kind of startup. So you are like one man army in the startup site. You do everything. So it was multiple tasks.
Yes. Yes. So, how was your experience when you entered the college days, like, first time?
It was good. Like the experience was nice, and initially, because I studied from Hamdard, my schooling was from Hamdard Public School itself. So I have been there a lot of times. But like like in my first year when I went there, like I was motivated and I felt good. We got to basically, there were a lot of opportunities to. Uh, gain knowledge, and like the teachers were good, faculty is nice. So overall experience in my, like, from day one to last, it was very good. I'm still in touch with my teachers, most of them. So yeah, it was very good.
Yes, so teachers are like very friendly and helping nature.
Yeah, they have helped a lot, since like I had my own startup during my starting my second year, I guess. So they have helped me a lot to accommodate parallelly, like working on my startup and like continuing my um, courses and everything. So it was good experience, as I said, and the teachers were really helpful. They have provide their guidance also, which is very important.
Yes. So every student should like talk with teacher and they should connect it with their faculty members.
Yeah, I think the students are hesitant, some of them, like initially, like, but it's better to reach out to them. Although they keep providing guidance during their lectures, but like you should have one-on-one, meetings with them. Like if you ask, like, I need 15 minutes, 20 minutes, like no teacher will say no, right? And then
Yes.
you can seek guidance, like. I want to do this, like in engineering also, like I want to write this paper, I want to publish this, I want to do this research, XYZ. So what's the starting step? Or like I like, let's say someone has confusion over like I should start with C or Java or database or whatever. So they can at least provide you the starting step, which is very important. Like you should follow this path if you want to do XYZ things.
So who was
So
your favorite teacher during your college time?
I had many actually, but like I remember, like I still in touch like with teachers, Art sir, Javed sir, Parul ma'am. Our VC now, then he was also Akshar sir. He used to teach us that time. So yeah, all of them actually.
Okay. So, sir, like you are working in Dubai in Amazon company, which is like the dream of many students. So, can you tell us the roadmap, like how you get into in Amazon?
In Amazon, I applied through, I applied actually, someone reached out to me, to be honest, in my journey on LinkedIn, like I had my profile. So they said like, hey, we are looking for a marketing specialist. When I joined, like it has been almost 7 years. So if this is something that interests you, let us know. And then I applied through that job, and I had like 4 or 5 rounds of interviews. So basically, what they ask is like in the interview, it's not that easy or not that tough. It depends, but like the preparation is like you should be confident on what you are doing, even like when you are seeking internships or for Amazon or something, So there are some of the things like big companies that follow, which is for the interviews and all that, which is called start method. Basically, it's like situation, task, analysis, action. So basically, they want to understand. Even I do some hiring for the interns. So these kind of basically we want what they want to understand is during your internships or job interviews, like how capable you are in doing something. If there is some skills that you lack, they even ignore it because like that can be taught over time. But like they try to challenge you. Like if you will say, I did this in my previous company or during university days, so they dig into that more, like trying to understand what was your task, how did you, what was your responsibilities, how did you do it, these kind of things. So whatever like knowledge you have, that should be like solid, and you should be confident on that when someone asks about it, right? So
Yes, sir.
confidence is like very important uh, through the for the interviews and for internships or even like your job interviews.
Yes, sir. So, confidence and like communication is the key.
Communication, yeah, communication is of course very important because both written and verbal, because if you even if you have the knowledge and if you are not able to explain the hiring manager or like anyone, right? So it's not useful. It's useless. Your knowledge goes waste at those times, right? So
Yes, sir.
communication is the key, as we said, regardless of companies or whatever you do, right? So your written and verbal communication should be very good, and if someone is lacking on those, there are a lot of places, like YouTube videos or courses, or your students should go through it. But like that should
Yes.
be a key focus also, in addition to your knowledge, before you graduate.
Yes, sir. So there are many online courses also available for these soft skills. So have you joined any?
Yeah, I did many of the internships, to be honest. I did like explore a lot of courses also online, like on Coursera and these on YouTube. And I did 2, 3 internships. Like in India, I did one internship in Microsoft initially, and Then I did one on with BACS, like on Android apps or something. But again, that I left that field, and so yeah, I did like 2 or 3 internships. I don't remember. It has been like 7, 8 years. So
So, so, sir, how did you get internship in Microsoft? Like Microsoft is a very huge and they know that.
yes, so we applied through, there is a Microsoft Student Associates program. It's simple, like you have to apply there, and at that time they ask for a video introduction and all that. And based on like what you have done, what's your interest, they shortlist, and there are some further interviews. I don't know the latest criteria what they have, but during time, but like you can search it through, like the students can go through Microsoft Students Program or internships, and you will get a lot of info over there. Similarly, Google provides Google GSOC, Google Summer of Code, right? And there are a lot of internships for that, in even in big companies, even Amazon does. So, like for Amazon, people can students can explore over like Amazon job website, and you can filter over like they have the option for university students. So and you can see the requirement. So if someone is aspiring to internship in these companies, I would advise they should refer to their hiring pages and see what are their requirements, so that you can prepare for this and that in advance.
Okay, so basically, students have to reach out on their own.
Yeah, so there are two ways, like you can reach out to their job, like for Amazon, like people can, students can reach out to us, like alumni or their seniors if they found any, or like they can simply go to the job portal, which is Amazon.jobs, and you can filter over there, like in which department you are looking, your region, like within India also, you can select multiple regions, and then you will find a lot of internship opportunities. So even if you don't want to apply this year, let's say you want to apply for like next year, 2025, you can just check the requirements over there. If you meet those, if you didn't, like what you are lacking, and you can just enhance your skills to get up to the mark.
Okay, sir. So, sir, in your college days, were you involved in any club or organizations in
Yes, of
college?
course. Like, yeah, I was the one who started Computer Society of India in Jamia Hamdard. So, students were not aware about that. So we created awareness, but that was very initial timings. Like, and we did lots of seminars. We invited a lot of companies. Even during my time, I was a part of placement cell. So we organized some internship fairs also, where a lot of students got internship opportunities. So this was one of the big, and then later on, like my other friends who established like IEEE, these kind of societies in Hamdard. Now they have more. So
Yes.
yeah, and we were regularly doing some conferences, inviting companies or speakers to share their experience with the students.
So, sir, how are they beneficial?
So basically, let's say Computer Society of India, like they organize a lot of lectures, programs through online, offline, both methods, where you can join workshops, and you have some discounts if you are a member, and some privileges to do. And if your college has a like CSI branch, what they say, you can invite a lot of guest lecturers from our industry experts through them. Yeah, similarly in IEEE. And I think they have organized a lot of, after us also, a lot of seminars, events that I see on the pages.
So, so, sir, what personal skills and activities should students should develop during their college days? Like any particular?
See, I mean, there is nothing but like the minimum requirement is, as we discussed earlier, right? Communication is one of the thing,
Yes,
and then like there are skills that are helpful. Like if you say Other than interpersonal skills, like you should be good in, I mean, basically, like Excel, SQL, or whatever these like data related things, right? So these days, whether it's for computer science or pharmacy or any job, you will need Excel, you will need communication, right? So that's
Yes,
very important. And yeah, and then like some skills like reasoning and these kind of things, like handling technical questions, these are important, like which covers in some of the aptitude tests and all that when the students prepare for the interviews, right?
yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, sir, what one advice you would like to give to the students who are watching this session?
See, as I said in the beginning, like the only advice would be like you need to decide like what you need to do, like what do you want basically. So earlier, what happened is like students went from to third year, fourth year, and they start thinking,
Yes,
like
sir.
what should I do, right? So which is a wrong approach. So you should have a clarity in your mind, like in first or second year, very beginning, like I should focus, follow this path, whether I want to become a developer, whether I want to go in sales or marketing. It's not like if you are doing computer science or IT, then you are limited to coding only, right? As I said. So it's very important to define your path, else it will be a problem and you will waste time during your college. So if you have a clarity, right? So it will be easy and like it will be easy to move forward with that clarity that okay, I need to become a backend developer, for example, right? So I need to understand, I need to get these skills XYZ, like I want to learn Node, I want to learn C++ or PHP or whatever, right? And
Yes,
in addition to do that, I need to have my mathematical skills also good at the same time and database. So you will have like a checklist, like I need this one, two, three, 10 things in addition to what you are doing, right? You have like 15 to
yes,
20 subjects that you will do. Of course, that you have to continue as it's a part of your curriculum, but you will focus more on these 5 or 10 that you decided that this will help to enhance my career, right?
yes,
So clarity should be is very important and should be defined in the earlier stages.
yes, sir. So students should start like working on their self in the starting in second year, in the starting of second
Yeah, yeah.
year. So what if we invite you in Jamia Hamdard for a startup program? Startup, sorry, sir. So what if we invite you in Jamia Hamdard for a startup program that would take place in future? So will you be coming?
Yeah, I would love to join. See, it depends like when it is, right? So as you know, I'm located in Dubai, so but I would love to join. We will work on the timelines if it matches, like, or I will try my best to join those and share our experiences. Yeah.
Okay. So thank you so much, sir, for sharing your experience and advice. It is our pleasure to have you on this session and giving us your precious time in guiding the students. So thank you so
No
much.
worries. Thank you very much for having me. Lovely talking to you. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.